Hey everyone, Kunik here, back with another D&D story for you all today. In this story, we have a player that's a little bit too friendly with one of the other players at the table. However, that's not the issue of this story. The issue is that this player also just happens to kill the entire party. And this is also a community submitted story over on our Discord by user Levitz. So, thank you Levitz, and without further ado, let's roll for initiative. In our group, we were all friends. However, W and P were longtime friends, and the same applied with X and B. Our DM was the one who introduced us all to each other. After several adventures, we noticed that B had some fascination with X. Because, regardless of PC arguments or anything, he would always stick with him, even in situations where his player character's backstory would enter into conflict with X's background. He also quoted a lot of things X would say, and even used the same jokes. He constantly gasped, in an anime style, the same way X did. We were playing a D&D 3.0 custom campaign. I was a fighter, and our party had the following other team members: Wizard, player B, Cleric, player X, Sorcerer, player P, and Monk, player W. For this one, we were the bad guys working for a mastermind known as the Executor, which is one of the coolest villains we've ever had in a campaign. Credit to our DM for that one. After several missions, we came to a point where we failed to achieve what the Executor wanted, so we decided to turn against him as one of the other NPCs gave us that option. As we all were adjusting our levels in the end of the session, as the showdown would happen on the next week, we noticed that B was taking a lot of notes and speaking a lot with the DM, more than usual. But as he was a wizard and always the last one to finish, we didn't bother looking into it. Here lies our big mistake. Next week came and we were all ready. Once we bypassed the Executor's guards, he came to face us head on. He told us that if we failed one more time, he would finish us. It was a fierce battle. We assumed he was a caster as he disintegrated our sorcerer in the first round. However, when he reached our melee, he was on par with our monk, cleric, and myself. He caused a lot of damage when attacking with his sword, as he was still casting area of effect spells on top of those, and he had high spell resistance. As the battle went on, our cleric was standing, but low on HP. Our monk was down, sorcerer was dust in the wind, and I made all my attacks with 1/3 of my HP left. The DM said that we could see he was bleeding a lot, but didn't give us more details and asked B to proceed with his action. We all looked at B as mentally we calculated how much HP the Executor could have. The Executor was a half fiend, thus why he was so strong. 3.0 was imbalanced like that, but we knew he should be near death. Then B said, "I grab X and cast teleport." We all went into silence, and our DM started to laugh non-stop. The arguments started. Us. Why B? B. I would only fail the SP resistance check, and even if I pass, I only have magic missile. Me. Roll the freaking dice. He got a 17, which was a pass. Me. The damage. DM cuts me off. No need. He only has 2 HP. We were all perplexed. Then we started to argue that the battle was not balanced, as why would a spellcaster have so much HP, even being a half-fiend? DM, while laughing, he was not a caster. He was a blackguard. Player P. How in the blazing hell did he have disintegrate? DM, still laughing, because B sold the scrolls with all the spells I used on you guys. We were furious, because not only had our wizard ran away with our cleric, but he indirectly killed us all for a few gold pieces. Yes, that's why he was always last. He was creating those darn scrolls. He didn't do this on purpose, but after that, X started to joke that B secretly loved him. Disclaimer, we're all still friends. End post. Okay, this story is kind of like a quasi-horror story, but also kind of like a quasi-legitimate D&D story that could happen in almost any campaign. So I'm going to err on the side that this is more of a D&D story than a horror story. And as such, I find that this is absolutely hilarious to have happened. Yes, they all technically died, but the wizard didn't know that. He was just trying to make an extra buck on the side. And honestly, if you guys are running a little bit tight on cash, it was probably a smart thing in his mind to just try to make a little bit of extra cash on the side. You know, wherever possible, he's able to write scrolls, why not sell them and make a buck? Yeah, I'm not going to comment any more than that. I thoroughly enjoyed reading this, so thank you again, Levitz, for submitting this into our Discord server. With that all said, as always, if you liked the video and you want to see more videos just like this, be sure to hit that subscribe button and bell notification icon to be notified of future videos. And as I've alluded to a few times in this video already, we have a Discord that is linked in the description, which you are free to join and chat with us at any time. Now, while you all wait for my next video, here are a few related videos that you can watch in the meantime.